Hey guys, my name is Sammy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a workout on the Wunda chair, and I am very cold right now, so I'm going to keep all my sweats on until I warm up. It is not summer yet, and I cannot wait for it to be. So I'm going to move my springs, if you have one, to 2 middle to keep it kind of heavier. Usually I'm starting with footwork, and usually you learn it 1 top, 1 bottom, which is also great. I'm making mine a little bit heavy. Got to grab my sticky pad. I'm going to put the sticky pad here and take a seat. And you're going to be towards the front half of the chair to start, and then we are going to move it back so you can feel what that feels like also. On the toes, let's stay everything together parallel. And now you can pick your hand position. You can reach back. You can press down into the sides. You can press down forward a little bit. You can genie, you can reach, or you can bring your hands behind your head, whatever makes you do the exercise to the best of your ability. I'm going to press down and a little bit forward and then work my chest up at the same time. I'm really trying to push with the heel of my hands. Now, I have a really long torso, so like getting my hands down can be quite difficult, but you're supposed to lean into the wind here anyways. So you're going to lift that pedal, press down wherever you are, lift through the top of your head, draw that chin in a little bit more than you think you need to, and then let's go 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change, arches, and go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Make sure that you have lifted out of your butt cheeks, but you're not squeezing so hard, as you still want the stomach to be working. And then you are trying to lift and lift and lift. And I'm not really closing that pedal because I can't, but that's your goal. I did, I guess, a little bit. You want to try and close that pedal without shifting your weight back and forth. I lost count. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to pick whichever foot position was hardest for you. I'm going to go on to my arches, I think. And you're going to extend one leg and you're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change. 10, 9, try to have equal weight on both butt cheeks. I did not. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now pick your favorite foot position and scoot back. I'm going to move my sticky pad back a little bit. So it's going to feel very different on the back part of the chair. So whichever one you found was your favorite, I'm going to go to my heels this time. And then you can press down and lean forward as well. Or you can pick the same hand position. You might want to change it up because it's going to be a little bit harder in certain areas here. And you're lifted but anchored at the same time. I know I should take my sweatshirt off. I'm just not there yet. So pull that stomach in as much as possible. Lift that chest. Think about bringing your bottom rib over your hip bones and go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So I'm going to scooch back forward. We're going to go into a tendon stretch here. You're going to go onto your toes, pick whatever hand position. You're going to press it down until your knees are in line with your hips. And then you're going to just move the pedal. So lift the pedal, push the pedal. Lift the pedal, push the pedal. So I'm really moving my ankle as best that I can. Now, if you are doing this on 1 top, 1 bottom, go ahead and try and genie your arms. You can do it here, but it's a little bit, at least for me, heavier. Depends on your body weight. The chair and springs is kind of different for every body because it can fling you up if you're super light, or you might need more just because you're like 6'4". So it kind of varies. There's a rule of thumb and what you learn, and then you have to just kind of use your brain. Okay, so now whatever your position is, you're going to hold the pedal still and you're going to lower the knees. So just isolating different parts. 2 more. 1 more, and then lift that pedal up. Excellent. So going into the 100, you can get rid of your pad. Now you can do this on the floor. You do not have to do this up here. So I'm going to do it on the top of the chair. It's difficult on the top of the chair. So please feel free to do it just on the floor. It's fine. So if you're on the top of the chair, you scoot all the way to the edge so that that tailbone gets nice and heavy. And then on your inhale, you find your position. Maybe you have to scoot back a little bit and zip those legs up together. If you are knock-kneed, your feet can be apart as long as your knees are not knocking in together. And then if you're just have normal legs, you can go heels together, toes apart a little bit if you want for your Pilates stance. And if you're bow-legged like me, sometimes it helps to turn out a lot because it's hard to get those inner thighs to work. So you're here and you're going to go inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and out 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2, 3, 4, 5 out 2, 3, 4, 20 in 2, 3, 4, 5 out 2, 3, 4, 30 in 2, 3, 4, 5 out 2, 3, 4, 40. Maybe you challenge yourself. Out 2, 3, 4, 60 in 2, 3, 4, 5 out 2, 3, 4, 70 in. Out 2, 3, 4, 80 in 2, 3, 4, 5 out 2, 3, 4, 90. One more. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Bend those knees. If it feels good for you, let your chest open and your head go back. Excellent. So now let's go into your roll-up. So you're going to reach those legs out in front of you, wherever you can hold them, and your head will go back and you can reach your arms back. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, roll up. What's nice about this, oh, there's like hair stuck to me. That's gross. Sorry. Roll up, and it's not going to allow you to just collapse to stretch your legs. And take it back. Inhale, chin dives in. Exhale, go. Good, woo. And take it back. She's not easy, guys. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come all the way in. Maybe you let your head go back. Very good. Okay, so head is up. You can do all of this on the floor. So 1 leg circles, 1 leg up. You're hugging the sides. And then you're going to cross. 3 and up. 2 and up. 1. Other direction. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, inhale, lift. 1 more. Bend your knees. Take a break. Because I need it. Oh, it's Sunday morning, guys. All right, other side. Cross, circle, and up. Cross, circle, and up. Cross, circle, and other direction. Exhale, inhale, lift. Exhale, inhale, lift. 1 more. And come all the way up. Good. Rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball can be very scary up here. When in doubt, just leave it out. I feel like I am warm enough now to take this off. Okay, just kind of adjust here. All right, so you're gonna bring those knees into your chest, and you can grab behind your thighs if rolling in general is quite difficult for you, like it is for me. Otherwise, feel free to grab here. So chin on the chest, feet together, and your knees can be open a little bit if you need to for stability. And you're gonna go back, inhale and exhale. And of course, you're trying to keep those up But you know, you're trying to keep your knees as close to you as you can, but it's definitely challenging up here. Maybe you try. I'm going to give it a go. If I flip off, I'm sorry. Inhale, exhale, woo! And go. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. One more. Good, and come all the way up. Okay, so let's go into the abdominal series. We're going to do this a little differently. I'm lazy and I'm not even going to put a mat on the floor, but you're going to go to one middle or even one bottom, depending on if you have an imbalance or weaker backs of the legs, or if you're lighter, you can pick which one you want to do. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. So for the abdominal series, you're going to lie onto your back. Just kind of adjusting because I see some stuff in the camera. That's annoying. All right. So you're going to press it down and lie all the way onto your back, and you'll have your ankles on it. I'm going to push this away a little bit. Okay, so you're down on it. You have your ankles onto it, or the backs of your ankles. I'm a little bit above my Achilles tendon, I guess. And then on your now find where you're anchored, and then inhale and come in, and try not to let that pedal lift. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pull it in, reach. Try to keep your butt from lifting this way. Try to keep anchoring your whole lower half down, including your tailbone. Good. Now let's go into your double leg stretch. Or yeah, that sounded weird for a second. For double leg stretch, you're going to scooch in a little bit, and then you're going to kind of put your heels onto here, maybe like the backs of your heels. And then you're going to reach your legs up, and see, now they're more on my Achilles tendon, my heels hooked over. And on your inhale, you're going to hug into your sides. And then on your exhale, you're going to press down and curl up your upper body. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Now just walk those legs straight. You're going to stay there and into a scissor. Kick and take it down. And kick and take it down. And kick and take it down. Dive that chin into your chest. Sometimes I say these things to remind me. Now keep your arms up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Try cupping your feet instead of pointing sometimes. When I'm really struggling to weight down, it's because I'm losing the backside of my body, and that really does help. One more each leg. Good. Okay, so let's go into crisscross now. You're going to curl up, hands behind the head, chin on the chest. Try to lock those elbows, and you're going to twist and lower down, and try to find equal balance on both legs. Twist and down. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! Yeah, it tells you if you have an imbalance or if you're not finding that oppositional pull. Because that lower body, the backside, has to also be working. Trying to keep your pelvis down. Mine likes to lift here too because it gets more weight down when you lift up, but that's not the proper way to be going about this. Struggle a little bit, try to get the right position. Go ahead and bring it down, lift this all the way up. While we're here, go ahead and come on up. So I did that on one bottom today. I'm just moved it to the one middle. And I switch off between doing that exercise on the middle and the bottom and see which one I like better. Okay, so let's go spine stretch forward. Reach your legs out in front of you. You are straddling it. You're not hitting the wood. And you want to be where the heel of your hand is on it, but you have to reach for it. Now, you want to really try not to sit on your pubic bone here. You got to anchor down here and lift out of your back to reach for it. Inhale, exhale, chin on the chest, and now you're pulling backwards through your stomach and coming back up. So I'm not pushing with my arms here, and I'm not taking it down and sitting straight up. My arms are locked, and this is the reason that when I pull my stomach back, that the pedal goes down, and then I give it a little extra and I come back up, but it should be happening through your stomach. Okay, so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Good. Now let's bring one hand to the center and wrap the other one around your rib, trying to stay square. Chin on that chest, and inhale, exhale. Inhale, I'm just going to keep my chin here and keep working. Exhale, one more. Staying square is not easy. And switch. Good, and chin to your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep trying to find your stomach here. Good, all the way up. Okay, so let's come on up. Let's do some extension. So for Swan, you're going to put your hands at the front. I got to move this up now. Okay, so for Swan, you're going to put your hands at the front here. You're going to have your thighs up against the chair. You're going to slowly walk your tippy toes back, put one hand onto the top of the pedal, and one hand stays on the top of the chair, and then you just kind of float your legs up, and you should be down in this beautiful position ready for Swan. So now you want your shoulders over your wrist. However, if you have a really long back or you feel like you can't get up at all, then you do just scoot back a little bit. Also, you can go to one top spring if you feel like you need to. You want to be doing the exercise to the best of your ability. I always say that. So you want to be able to resist the springs up and resist them back down with it being difficult, but not so difficult that you can't do the exercise. So you're pulled up, flex your feet and push back. I've also done this up against a wall. So from here, you're going to reach back like you're really anchored against that wall, and then pull the rest of you forward. So you're finding that oppositional pull. Press down into that pedal and start lifting. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice that as I go up, I'm not then taking my pelvis with me on the way down. I'm reaching back towards that wall. Now you're going to lift the pedal up off of the ground for an inch or so and anchor down through your legs and your pelvis, and then you pump. 3, 2, 1, and then you lift. Inhale. Exhale. Pump. 3, 2, 1. Press down to lift up. Good, and I'm sliding a little bit. And one more. 3, 2, 1. And press down to lift up. Swan dive. As you go down, your elbows bend and you lift the legs like a seesaw. And then as the legs go down, the chest lifts. So you're trying to lock your back and rock, and rock, and rock. One more. Try to keep parallel. And scooch it back. Bring your feet down. Lift the pedal. Push off and round. Stretch your spine in the other direction. Good. So come around the front. I need a drink. Hydrate. And let's go into the press down. And some people call it washerwoman. But we just, did extension. Let's move the spine the opposite direction. So rule of thumb, measure like a foot's distance away. That could have to change, give or take. And let's go with our feet together parallel and try to find, I'm out of breath from that one, equal pressure on the balls of the feet and the heels. And then you're going to reach up. This is like your roll down standing. Maybe you have to bend your knees a little bit to feel that pelvis anchored a little bit more. That's fine. And then dive the chin into the chest and take your hands onto the pedal, heel of your hand on. And now you're going to keep trying to keep the pelvis where it is and press the pedal down. It's okay if your knees bend to do that. And then you come back up. So chin is into the chest and you go push down and up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I had to adjust my hips. Good. Maybe you lift your toes and keep the weight in the balls of your feet. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Maybe you try to straighten those legs a little more. And up. And you're trying to dive your head in between your ears, in between your arms, and come back up. Now you're going to press down, and you're going to pump 3 times. 3, 2, 1, and lift. And again, go down. Feel like I'm losing it. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and lift. One more. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Good. Go ahead and finish rolling all the way up to a stand. Reach out of your lower back and up, and then press out to the side. Now we're going to do a little bit of a different variation. Come closer so that your toes are about up against, barely touching, maybe a little bit of space. And then lift from your lower back, reach up, take it down, hands go to the pedal. Now, as you press down, I want you to open your chest and pull your chest to the top of the chair and press down. Now I want you to lift, dive the chin to the chest and come back up. Inhale, lift, lift, lift that chest up. Exhale, push down as you roll up. So that push down is coming all the way from here and your stomach's rolling you up. So if you just ride the springs, you're losing half of your workout. Okay, so now you press down, open that chest. Exhale, lift. One more. And scoop. Good. Go ahead and finish coming all the way up and press it out to the side. Go into Mermaid on top of the chair. So, rule of thumb is that one middle spring, but you can change that so that you can do the exercise better and go to one top. I have people that do things, maybe not Mermaid, but certain things on top where they actually have like one middle, one bottom, or 2 bottoms or something like that, because they will just feel like they're going to fall off if they do it. And the movement is what's most important. Okay, so for Mermaid on top, I'm sitting at the back. My legs are straight out and parallel today. Sit up tall. Flip this hand over and put it on the side of your head, or reach it up and connect it. You just want to make sure that you're not doing weird things with the head, and this can kind of help that. And press and come back up. Now you can always, since I have such a long back, if you don't have such a long back and you have longer legs, you won't need to feel like you have to scoot so far back. Again, proportions. And let that hip lift and lengthen. and then bring it back and sit up. And again, put it down, let it lengthen, and then come back and up. One more. And lift all the way up. Good. Now you're going to put this leg down in front and this leg out to the side. This foot, my right leg is on, so my left leg, that foot is parallel, and then I'm hugging into here, and you want to try and get your hips nice and square, and then put your hand on. And this one's more for stretch. So inhale and then exhale, and as you push, anchor that opposite foot down to go away and really stretch out those hips. And come back up, inhale, lift, find it, exhale, press down through that foot. And I have to kind of adjust. And back up, good. And last time, inhale, exhale, reach away from that hip. And come all the way back up. And other side, I'm going to turn this way so that you don't have to look at my backside the whole time. So we're going to start with letting the hips move, but as one solid unit. And then we'll go into keeping the hips still. So you're sitting up tall, your hand goes in front of you, flip the palm, and then you're going to go over. See, I already know I have to scoot out a little bit. And then you're going to rock. And you're going to rock over and come back and sit up. Whew, what's happening there? And then you're going to go over and come up and sit up tall. Try not to fall off like I almost did. This is because I need this foot to be longer than the other, and I'm not doing that, so it's all pulling me the wrong direction. The leg length discrepancy. But if you don't have that, your feet should be together. And then go over. And then come up. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now find your mermaid. And you're a little bit more towards this edge. Foot down, parallel. You really want to push the outside of your foot down there. You're going to put your hand on. Slightly in front of your hip, lift up and go push, 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 push that pedal and push your foot down and come back up. You can see, like, sometimes I need to scoot this way a little bit, short legs. See where you can anchor this down and really stretch. Play around with your positioning. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, that gives me a much better stretch on this side. And up, inhale and exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale. And back up. Excellent. So we're going to stay with the one spring, and this can be one middle or one top. And then I'm going to grab this box just to show you a variation of this. I really like this. I feel like it actually helps people find their stomach and what their pelvis should be doing and what their chest should be doing better than on any other piece of equipment. So for people that I know have the flexibility to put their hands back behind them and have the body awareness to listen to what I'm saying, I put them here to do teasers before I do them on the reformer or anywhere else with this box. Okay, so you want to sit towards this back edge. This is a beginner version. And you're going to bring your hands back to the pedal. How far back you are is kind of up to you and your body. You want to be able to lift that chest here and have your tailbone, your sits bones anchored down and be able to push. I'm going to scoot this out a little bit. Be able to push down with your feet. So then as I go back, I anchor the feet down and I'm diving my chin into my chest here and then lifting all the way up. And now I'm not going this way, because I want my hip bones to stay facing the ceiling, but I'm also not lifting my pubic bone so high and having so much weight here. So keep that in mind. And then you go back, and then you come up. Now I'm lifting my chest to go back, and then you want those hip bones up to the ceiling. Now keep those hip bones up to the ceiling and come back up. And again, take it back, and then come up. Chin into the chest, hip bones stay up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good, and then you can come all the way up to a seated position. So that's a really good way. Keep the hip bones up and move the upper body so that you're not slouching, so that everything's working. And being able to find what the lower stomach should be doing without sacrificing what's happening in the upper body is great. And this just helps you do that, and it works you really hard. So now, teasers, you're on this edge. You bring those knees into your chest. This is how you're going to be moving on in your teaser. That's what I should have said. And then reach your arms up and find your teaser. Chin into your chest, bend your elbows, and put your hands onto that pedal. Now I want you to cup your feet and push through your heels. And now you're up, same thing. Now get your hip bones up to the ceiling and lift out of your lower back. Now you take the pedal down. Now I'm not pushing it down with my arms. I am moving my body, and my arms are locked in that position, and so the pedal does move. Chin and chest stay together. One more. Inhale. Exhale. So you're trying to get that, let's do one more. Trying to get that lower back in, and I don't always say that, and lift. Now you're going to flex those feet and lower the legs with the upper body, and you want to find balance. So you should have strong legs and a strong upper body. And then lift and keep those hip bones up to the ceiling. And then back, inhale, and find, I have to push that foot a little bit. Exhale, and lift, and inhale. And I'm not lifting too high because I'm trying to stay connected to everything. Now you're just going to keep the legs down and go back and keep those hip bones up. And again. So this is the same thing we did, but now you don't get the box. One more. Lift everything up. As you come up, find your teaser. You have to find that balance. Reach it up and lower it down. Whew. Okay, so let's go into the twist. All right, so pull in, lift those legs. You're trying to hold them up from your lower stomach. You're lifting up out of your back. Palms face each other, bend and put one hand onto the pedal and connect that arm and ear. Now you go over a barrel and you come back up and switch. And you go over a barrel and you come back up and switch. And you're, ideally trying not to waver like I'm doing, but listen, we're all trying to do the best. We're not gonna ever be perfect. And equal weight on both butt cheeks. And then come up. And equal weight on both butt cheeks. Hard for me. Probably hard for you. And if it's not, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it anyways. And come back up. And switch. And up and over. And come back up. And hold, and lower it down. Lovely. Let's go into the teaser twist series from the side. So if the rule of thumb, if there's an X, your hip bone would go right in the middle. Of course, it all depends on your torso versus your leg proportions, but you're gonna press the pedal down and stack your feet together, and then you're gonna reach this other arm on top. Now you want to be long through your legs here, and you want to be where you can lift that pedal, but it's not, if you're so far back, it's just going to lift. So you want to find where you have balance. It's always about the balance. And you're looking up and over your shoulder, and then you're going to pull that stomach in and out your feet, And you're gonna lift and come back. And lift, and I kind of had to fix my elbow because I hyperextend. So I'm gonna lock my hand like this and push my feet together, and I'm gonna lift and come back. Lift and come back. One more. Good. Now I'm gonna reach up and over and take one hand to the pedal, my top hand, and slide the other one out. And I'm gonna split my legs. So this is bottom leg forward, top leg back, and pretend you're hugging a person between your legs. And press down. Inhale, lift for a swan here, and exhale down. And hug into that midline. Inhale, lift, exhale down. And you might not be able to get the whole body twisted like me. We gotta work on this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm gonna slide that left hand back towards the right, or whatever hip is on, is that hand. And I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna clasp my feet together. And I'm gonna take the bottom one on top and hook my top foot under. Does that make sense? So this leg that's forward is they're just gonna close like that. And then I'm gonna hook those feet. Now I'm gonna look over, lengthening in both directions. Bring my arm down, and now I'm gonna teaser up here. Lift and lift and lift. And then I'm gonna go up and back down. Now, if you felt you were sliding off one side, you can scooch a little bit. You can also do this from a sitting start, which sometimes is nice, but I also like it in this flow. So reach back, and then you're gonna sweep around, and you're gonna reach and teaser up. Lift and lengthen over, and reach long in both directions. Legs pulling that way, upper body pulling this way. One more, inhale. Exhale, find your teaser. Now you're gonna keep your teaser, reach up and lower it down. Other side. And you might find one side is stronger than the other. So you're finding a spot that's down where you're not easily gonna lift that pedal, but you're also not stuck on the ground. And then you're gonna bring those feet together, unless you have a leg length discrepancy, you're gonna try to reach one longer. And then your arm is on your side, and you're looking over your shoulder. Try not to do what I just did, bringing that shoulder here. You gotta turn your head. Now, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, because it feels good. Then you're gonna split those legs and twist. And then you're gonna press with as straight arms as you could. And you're gonna inhale, exhale. Maybe you have to adjust some, like I do. Inhale, exhale. And you're twisting in those ribs. This side is a little rough for me to twist. Well, they're both rough, but this one's even worse. Inhale, exhale. One more. Now, slide that right hand back, or whatever arm and hip is the same, and you're gonna hook the feet. So remember, you're in this split, and then they just kind of come together and they hook. And I'm gonna kind of flex them, but you can also point them. You're your own teacher. Do what gets you the best oppositional pull. And then you're gonna reach up and over. And this goes inhale, exhale, start teasering up. And then lift and go back over. And if you felt like you were gonna fall off, give it a little adjustment. And then inhale, resist this pedal. Don't let it do all the work for you. Exhale, inhale, lengthen, exhale, teaser, lift. And if you have trouble getting up, dive that chin in a little bit more. It's gonna help with those lower abdominals. Stretch. Last time. Lift. Find your teaser. And lower it down. Wonderful. All right. So let's finish with some legs. So I'm going to scooch you up a bit. You can put your chair up against a wall, or if you have a high chair, you can do this on the high chair. Take my socks off. I should have done that a while ago, guys. Sorry. Again, do as I say, not as I do. I feel like that's going to be my mantra. Okay, so let's go to, I'm going to do one top, one bottom. Now, if you struggle with balance or you need a little more help, then go to one top, one middle, or two tops like it is on the chair. Push this up against a wall and reach your arms going up the wall to help you balance and still do the exercise. So going up front, place your hands on top, step one foot to the pedal, push it down, both toes go on, step one foot up, and this can be about 2 fingers from the back edge, but it can also be more in the center, which is what I'm going to do today. And you want that knee to be over in line with that second toe, but you still need pressure throughout the ball of the foot and the heel. So you don't want to go, if you go too far forward and lose pressure in your heel, then that's going to make your knee go too far. But if you keep that equal pressure and the knee forward, then it will never go too far. So you pick your hand position, Genie, reach your hands. I'm going to reach as if you're on the wall so you can see. And now you want to be standing equally on both legs. You're leaning into the wind and you're lengthening through the quad. And now you're going to take it up and take it back down with control. Take it up and take it back down. Lift, lift. And I'm not talking because I am concentrating. Two more. One more. Hold where your knee and hip is in line. Bring your hands down, press your fingertips, chin onto your chest, and scoop the belly. And let's go mountain climbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8. Start lifting. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Foot goes down, other side. I'm going to put it in line with my hip in the middle this way. So not in the middle this way. Guess I should have clarified that before. But hopefully you saw what I was doing. So now standing on both, reaching up, and I'm reaching from here to go up. And then stand on both legs, into the wind, up and down. Try to stand on that back leg still. Up and down. Reach from here. The arms start in your lower back. Good. You don't want to go straight up. Still have plenty of equal weight in that heel. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Pause when you're in line with your knee. Your hips are in line with your knee, or as best you can. Press in, scoop that belly, mountain climbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Step that foot down. 1 foot to the floor. Keep weight on your pedal. Lift it all the way up. Nice job. Let's go ahead and take it for a stretch after that. And go to one middle. And let's go for a pigeon. You're going to sweep one leg up. Try to get that ankle and knee in line. And then square off those hips. And then really anchor that back leg down and internally rotate that thigh. Reach it up, take it down, and press. Good. Press, stretch. And again. Good. Try to lift your chest to your chin instead of sinking too far. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your hands down to the sides of the chair. Stand on that back leg, straighten the front leg, and take it over. Inhale, flatten out your spine. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, flatten out your spine. Point the toes this time, take it over. One more. And exhale. Go ahead and roll all the way up. Lift those arms. Stand up nice and tall. Make sure you're lifted out of this leg. Pulling through that stomach. Lift from your lower back. Lift that leg up. Hold. Bring it in. Lower it down. Reach those arms. Let's go other side. Find your pigeon. Back leg's going to anchor you down. You're going to reach it up and you're going to take it down. And you're going to try not to collapse your chest as best possible. Easier said than done, especially if you're super, super tight in your piriformis like me. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Come all the way up. Bring your hands to the sides of the chair. Stand on your back leg. Square off. Straighten that front leg. Starting with that flex. Inhale. Exhale. And go forward. Lift that chest, flat spine. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Point that foot. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to reach out to come up. Woo, test that balance. And then you're going to stand up really tall on that standing leg. Pull through the stomach. Lift. Bend the knee. Lower it down. Press and keep lifting, lifting, lifting like a wine bottle opener. And you are all done. Nice job today. Hope you enjoyed your Wunda chair workout, and I'll see you next time for another workout. Bye.